Okay, everybody, good morning. Welcome to Against the Public for January 12th. I wish everyone a terrific weekend. Hope you had a profitable Saturday as we slide into a extremely busy Sunday. Not as busy as Saturday, but a really good looking card for Sunday. Hope you have plenty of success against your book. And we know all access customers continue to crush it, including Friday night. We look to add to a 33-20 run on our overall total, 62% winners, 1,018 units won. Saturday, I had 15 plays on my all access card. So although we do this video before the previous night's games are over, you can click on that link below and see how we did at pickdawgz.com. I'm Dana Lane. Thanks for joining me. Today we go back to college basketball for our free winner, but before that, I just want to give you an idea of what an all-access card would look like for you on Sunday. In college hoops, we'll start things off because that's the early start, 9 o'clock Pacific time, 12 o'clock Eastern time. We'll start things off with Nebraska and Purdue. Looks like I'll have 3 games in total with the shorter schedule, and we're hoping to improve on the 35-18 run in college hoops, including the 13-4 in college basketball totals. That's 66% winners plus 1,664 units. 57% overall winners over the last 7 days in college basketball, 58% winners over the last 30 days, another 1,315 units in your bankroll. 56% college basketball winners this season, plus 1,686 units. Absolutely smashing college hoops. Do not miss out on Sunday. In addition, of course, I'll have a play in each one of the NFL playoff games. NBA card looks like a 3-teamer. NHL card looks like a 3-teamer. In fact, that NBA card will start things off with Denver and Dallas. That's a great matchup. So plenty to watch tomorrow. Plenty of opportunity to put money in your pocket, and we're going to try to do just that. Of course, if you want to get every play that I release, you could simply become an all-access member, and you could do that over the next 7 days, 30 days. You could jump on that annual all-access pass for just $4.11 a day. So there's something up there for everyone. Please make sure you get involved in get involved in something on Sunday. We're absolutely red hot in college basketball, so don't let another day go by without getting involved. And red hot really in the NFL. Again, another winner today on the in the Chargers Houston game. So that makes 5 straight winners in the NFL. So please get involved for Sunday. Let's get to your free play. We're going to start it off, or your free play is going to be kind of a smaller conference game, a game that probably would go under the radar, considering how many high profile games are actually happening. But the Rider Brocs 4-11. Straight up this year, they're going to head over to Western New York to take on the Niagara Purple Eagles, who are 7-8. The Brocs are 4-11 ATS, 9-6 to the under. They've lost 9 straight games. They have failed to cover 9 straight games, and they've cashed 4 straight under. So if you want to take that into consideration, if you're looking at the total, Niagara 5-8-1 ATS, 7-7 over under this season. The Purple Eagles open up as a 4.5-point favorite. 134.5 is your total. 62% of the early money is on Niagara. The Brocs are coming off 2 winnable games for sure. They had that game at home against Manhattan. We'll talk about that more in a second. And then a road game against Canisius. Both of those games they should have won. They were in a position. They were the better team. They were favored in both, and they lost both, and they failed to cover both. Over the last 9 games, they've given up at least 172 points, and over the last 3 games, they've given up at least 80 points. What's wrong? Well, if you watch them, they're horrible on defense, which is really the label you can put on most teams that are not playing well. But they're horrible on defense. They're bad off of the ball screen. They're bad on the press. They're just not athletic enough to be consistent for 40 minutes in those 2 areas. And really before the Manhattan game, and I kind of wonder where they're at right now, because if you listen to Kevin Baggett, he was talking about, well, we get to go home and we get to have some practice time, we get to work on our opponent. They did all of that. They had rest, they had practice time, They knew who the opponent was, and they still got beat at home. He's got to be frustrated at this point. In fact, they're really bad at defending the three as well. So there's really no aspect of their defensive game that I feel comfortable with, especially with a number that's a little bit lower than I thought it might be. I think they are going to press some in this game, and I think by them pressing, I think that's actually going to increase the pace of the game. Speaking of defending the three, we know Niagara is also one of the worst teams in college basketball at doing that, and they are not a defensive, intimidating team on defense. They have given up almost 38 points a game in the second half this season. They were very good against St. Peter's for sure, but like we've talked about before, teams that find some prosperity, the reason why they can't get over that hump of being going from average to good is because they're just not consistent. So when they have a good team, when they have a good game as they did against St. Peter's, I expect them to come right back and not have a good game. And I don't think they're going to play well defensively. This is what I do expect in this game. This is a revenge spot for the Eagles, so I expect a game where we are going to have plenty of sloppiness, where the defense is actually going to be the sloppiness, not because either team is going to play well defensively, but I think there's going to be plenty of sloppiness, but this total is too low for me. I think they'll both get hot in increments in this game, but I'm going to go over 134.5 as your free play for Sunday. So please go to pickdawgz.com, where every individual play and every discounted long-term pass is locked and loaded as we speak, including my annual all-access pass for just $4.11 a day. I can't thank you enough for joining me. Thank you for all the comments on YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe button. I see the amount of views. If you just hit the like button, if you do, please make sure that you do. That helps us out a ton. And thank you so much to everybody that has so far. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Sunday.